we're going to be reviewing how to collect a NutrEval, first morning void. So when you are given the collection kit by your clinician, a lot of times you're also going to be given a lab requisition slip for Quest. If that is the case, then when you do take this this kit with you to get a lab draw for the blood portion of it, for the serum portion, then also take that Quest lab requisition and get your labs drawn together, both for the NutrEval as well as the Quest. And then you won't get charged for an extra lab draw for the NutrEval. Okay, so let's go over how to review it. So you're going to get a lot of things in this box. And first thing I want you to look at is the requisition slip. And you're going to fill this out. It has to have a signature on it from Dr. Trindade in order to be processed and for your serum samples to be taken by Quest. So Quest requires the signature right here. And then your clinician will also fill out which test you're going to be getting. It's typically this top one, the NutrEval. And your clinician will also fill out the ICD-10 codes down here on the bottom. Most of these will be covered by insurance, and you can ask us specifically about your insurance, or you can also call Genova and get more information on that. And then on the back side here, if you are paying with insurance, you're going to fill out sections 1, 2, 3, 4. If you are not using insurance and you're a cash pay, then you're just going to be filling out sections 1, 3, and 4. So that's the requisition slip. Make sure you fill this out and stick it back inside the box. Then when you're going to collect your samples, these are the sample that you're going to be collecting is a urine sample. And typically it's going to be the first morning void when you get up in the morning. You're going to collect that urine. If you wake up during the night, prior to the morning you're going to be collecting your urine, you're going to also collect that urine and then place it in the refrigerator. I typically recommend using like a mason jar, a clean mason jar. It does not need to be sterile, and then with a lid on it. And then just put this into the refrigerator. And then when you urinate again the next morning, you can collect some more, combine the urines, and then there's a pipette in this packet. You're going to use that pipette to draw out a sample, and then you'll be filling 3 different tubes here that will be filled. Then what you need to do is you need to freeze these tubes with your urine samples in them. They need to be frozen solid before you bring them to Quest. That usually takes typically around 3 to 4 hours. You also, I forgot to mention this, you also have a ice pack in here that comes with the kit. As soon as you get home with this kit, you want to stick this into the freezer so that it's frozen solid, so that when you do bring your urine samples to Quest to have the serum portion of the lab drawn, it will be frozen solid, and then they can use that for shipping. Couple things about the test. One, you do not need to avoid any supplements or any medications prior to this testing. So just continue taking your supplements and medication as you've been doing all along. The other thing I want to mention is if you work or if you cannot fast up until the lab draw with Quest, because again, it's going to be 3 to 4 hours after you collect your urine sample, what you can do is you can collect that urine sample the day before. So for example, if you're going to go in and get your labs drawn Monday morning at 8 a.m., you can collect your urine sample Sunday morning. And again, if you wake up at all Saturday night prior to that lab draw, you would collect that as well. So collect your urine sample Sunday morning. Then you're going to freeze that, and then you're going to take your frozen urine sample, the ice pack, as well as the entire kit with you to Quest at 8 a.m. on Monday morning, if that's when you have a lab draw scheduled. Then Quest is going to go ahead and they're going to send this off to Genova for you, so you don't have to worry about the shipping and any of that. That's all going to be taken care of by Quest. There's also a buccal swab in here, so there'll be a couple swabs. Unless directed by your practitioner, then that's only if we're doing any genetic testing. You do not need those swabs. You can just discard them and don't worry about it. And then lastly, you're going to want to label your urine samples with these labels here. So just make sure you label your date of birth, and you're also going to want to put your name on there, and then also the date that you collected your urine sample. And that's it. Easy peasy. Okay, thank you.